Hey everyone, welcome back to NG. I don't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, we have to search around here. See if we find anything for the dog. Old well that's been closed with a concrete lid. Oh, we probably are gonna find some dog blood, aren't we? Take a closer look at the sealed well. What's that weird smell? Coming from behind the well. I slide my fingers over and behind the well to examine it when suddenly I feel a slimy sensation. It's blood! Here we go! You call that a children's song? It's terrifying. A dog is whining like it's afraid of something. Head to the Great Taro Kintoki. On the 15th night off to the Great Taro Kintoki. To make Dad feel something. The voice is singing rather joyfully, but the presence I feel on my skin is the icy cold touch of sadness. Head to the Great Taro Kintoki. On the 15th night. Okay. I heave deep breaths over and over. My heart won't stop pounding. Hey, you okay? Did you use your power? Shit, there was blood on the back of the well and I accidentally touched it. What'd you see? No idea, but I heard a song. A song? Head to the Great Taro Kintoki on the 15th night. A children's song. The lyrics went something like that. Maybe it's referring to some old custom where people pray to the trees on the 15th night. The phrasing's definitely like a children's song. Yeah, you're right. But strangely, I don't feel entirely convinced that it's just a children's song. The emotion I picked up from touching the blood was cold and sad. Wait, does that mean the dog head is in the well? That wasn't the only thing I heard. There was a dog growling. This blood must be from the dog that was killed. That means there's a dog head inside this well. I'm of half a mind to open it and check, but I doubt we have time for that right now. That incident earlier, the cops will be here soon. If the cops find us, they'll want to question us and it'll all become a big mess. Yeah, we can check again tomorrow. Let's make ourselves scarce before the cops come. Oh, I hear a doggo. We head off at a run down the path that takes us back to the residential area. Welcome back. Okairi. You look pale. What happened? I recap everything for her. The disaster that might be caused by Kubitaro and the odd song I heard through bloodmetry. I thought it said Bloody Mary for a second. As she listens, her concern melts into curiosity. Traces of Kubitaro and a mysterious children's song. It's all sounding so bizarre. I wanted to go too. I'd have been perfectly happy if you'd gone instead. Then I wouldn't have had to see the corpse of a headless dog. Maybe I'm glad I didn't after all. Excuse me? Seems things are going on down at the station. I glance over at the police station. Bunch of people have been passing through the doors. Someone must have heard the scream and called the cops. The town's gotta be crawling with cops. We can't investigate with things like this. Are we gonna call it a night? Oh, guess we'll have to call it for today.
Okay.
Okay. Let's meet tomorrow at the usual time and place. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have plans. Sir, wait for me! Oh, that's right, Gabu. You can have these. Did he find something? Oh, the manju, yeah. What the? Okay, I'm off. Maybe Natsumi will have them for the shop or something. I should get going soon myself. I'd like to head back with you part of the way, but I have to stop by the agency. I need to discuss work with my manager. What are you working on right now? Well, you know, summer things. Like shows that bring in idols in swimsuits to play sports in the pool. Do any tops fall off? Of course a boy would think that. But for those who have to do it, it's hard. There are guys who try to take weird pictures. Alright, good night. That ended abruptly. They head off in separate directions, leaving me standing with a paper bag. Guess I'll head home. Well, here we go. Something gonna happen. Me, 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 me. My phone. Is it Natsumi? No number. Eh. Oh my. Eh. Holy shit, that's creepy. May as well open it. From D-Man. Oh, we know what that kind of D that is. One who explores the untapped world. I am D-Man. Don't be afraid. We'll start with finding O parts. I'm just gonna go with that. I don't know. The Bible we explorers all love. Then business can get underway. I sincerely hope that I can welcome you as a new comrade. Is that the reporter dude? D-mail. It's just a dick pic. The hell? D-man? This whole thing's too elaborate for a prank. I think Ope Arts was the name of some kind of weird magazine about UFOs or something. Might find it in a convenience store. D-mail. Text from D-man may show up sometimes. Use the hints in them to examine your surroundings. D-card. You can check them out in Spirit File. Try and look for the first D-card. Okay. Wait, go in here? Yeah. Okay, let's ask if they have the magazine. Nobody here. Are they in the bathroom? Oh well, I can find it on my own. Okay, well maybe... I don't see a magazine rack, but it's usually like right behind us. If this is the entrance, then it'll be to the side. There's only one copy left of the magazine I'm after on the rack. Look! The shadows! Oh, and there's the bride from Deathmark! They're all the ghosts from Deathmark. Important notice catches my eye. Oh shit! Thank you for your continued support of this magazine. It's been brought to our attention that customers have found cards inserted in every issue. Please note our company has not been including any cards either as bonuses or extras. These cards are in no way affiliated with our magazine. We ask for your understanding and cooperation, it's a hard word, cooperation, in this matter. As I finish reading, I notice a strange card tucked between the pages. Is it a D card? Oh, Deathmark card. Oh, excuse me. I flip it over to see what's written on it. Spirit Memoirs 1-1. To help you believe me, here's a little about myself. How much do you know about the urban legend of D-Man? Rumor has it an occult magazine called Monthly Ope Arts sometimes encloses a small item for inexplicable reasons. It's said that those cards contain info on several spirits. The information comes from D-Man. That's right, yours truly. What is the purpose of these cards? An extraordinary man like yourself may have already realized. Seekers of the untapped world. What if it was a girl reading this card? These cards help me offer my knowledge and recruit those with potential to join me. This is by no means mandatory, as this is just fluff compared to the fate you're facing right now. But if you're interested, I'm willing to offer you something related from my memoirs. To start, a story about one of my acquaintances, a Mr. K from H City. Showcase your talent to the fullest and dive into the unknown. What if it's like... what if it's just an imposter? Someone who pretends to know everything, but he actually knows nothing. What's with this card? Pretty involved for a dumb prank. How the hell would they text me? If it's a joke, it's not funny. I shouldn't even be playing along. Who in the world is this D-Man guy anyway? God, my voice is still struggling a little bit. Each D card can only be obtained immediately after the text is received. Okay, so that means if you get a text, then you just know immediately that it's somewhere nearby. It's good to know. Open the message. Mail number 2. Great, you're a natural. You'll have no problems with the next one. Search the red monster that devours paper. At this location will be the appropriate analysis record. I'll be contacting you regularly from now on. Stay healthy. Search the red monster that devours paper. What is it? Should I go back in? What devours paper? Just a bin? Just realized the convenience store is also using the song. I would say like a red like paper shredder. But I don't know. Yes. I felt dumb to let a weird riddle waste so much of my time, so I ignore it and head home. Haven't eaten since noon, so I checked the contents of my refrigerator. I'll have some pork that's still good. Maybe I'll make some stir fry. Now that I'm full, I'm starting to feel drowsy. Tomorrow's going to be busy, so going to bed early seems like a good plan. Is it to do it again? It's like, why not? Oh, I'm a nomad. It's late. What do you want? Kubitaro makes you too scared to sleep? Shut it. Bon called me. That journalist. What'd he say? He wants to meet at Shinza Station right now. What a pain, just as I was about to go to bed. And? Why'd you call me? Obvious. I want to bum a ride on that bike you always talk about. Why me? The fastest way there. Plus you'd be a good bodyguard. Wouldn't members of the family work? You have to be curious about Bun too. He knew about spirits. Actually, I'm outside your place right now. Hurry up and get out here, don't keep me waiting. Guess I don't have a choice. May as well go. Yo, long time no talk. That's like a couple hours. Let's get going. Here's your payment. A drink. Amanome tosses me a canned drink like usual. Tonkatsu? Oh no! Where'd you find these nasty things? Tonkatsu is fried meat. To put it super easy. All my friends know of my hobby. Some try to curry favor by sending me gifts from other places. My stomach's already full of pork. Well, you don't have to drink it now. Take your time to savor the flavor tomorrow. I want to know what you think of it. You don't look very eager. Tonkatsu drink? Tonkatsu? You never know. It might end up tasting great. Anyway, let's be on our way. Amanome pops on the spare helmet and smoothly climbs on behind me. Having ridden before, he takes less time than Hazuki had. Alright, take me to Shinza Station. Well, at least the bike gets some use, right? I drive down the empty road heading towards the center of Shinza Ward. The bright building in front of me, Moon Tower, points me in the correct direction. Shinza Station is right by it. Oh yeah, kind of sleepy. The day's fatigue plus a full stomach have made my eyelids heavy. I really should have had a cup of coffee or something before I left. My back is suddenly smacked from behind. Must be trying to keep me awake. We've known each other for so long that Amanome can just tell these things. They're good friends. 10 years, huh? I was a mess back in those days, back before Aunt Natsumi took me in. We had no money and everything always felt like it was falling apart. All I had was anger. The only way I knew how to get rid of it was fighting. Didn't matter to me who I fought. A cop, an upperclassman, son of the Yakuza, I picked fights with them all. Somehow in the end, that son of the Yakuza, Seiji Yamanome, decided he liked me. I've always thought I probably just hit him too hard in the head. Been hanging out ever since. That makes sense. Yamanome and I are complete opposites. He disguises his true dark Yakuza self behind an outgoing, friendly mask, while I'm a loner musclehead who hates drawing attention to myself. Even our clothing preferences are opposite. He goes for white and I only wear black. The only thing I can figure that we share is our lack of common sense. We're both broken in some way. Damn. That's deep. They're 14 and that's deep. The low rumble on the engine echoes through the vacant business district. We're almost to Moon Tower. When we reach Shinza Station, I park my bike and we head towards the meeting spot. Oh, awesome. The place Bun picked out is a raised passageway nearby. It's packed with pedestrians during the day, but right now it's completely empty. I can see the moon tower rising out of the darkness when I peer through the metal fence. I had people looking into Bun, but as a guy who deals with society's underbelly, he's careful. Even I couldn't obtain his address. You almost sound happy about that. He seems to be a guy worth crushing. I wonder what he wants, though. He was surprisingly concerned about what we were doing at Yamato Shrine. Let's hope he tells us the right things. If it comes down to it, I'll just beat it out of him. And that's why I'm here. Geez, so violent, Runt. You should study how adults handle things. I could still beat your ass, though. Don't you agree? Undefeated champion of the UG match, Gabu Gabu. Gabu Gabu. So you looked into me, too. Your mother is a horror novelist, Natsumi Gabu. Or I should say, foster mother. Your real mother is her older sister, Satomi, passed away due to an illness 2 years ago. She wasn't officially married, so I couldn't find out who your father was. Oh, that's interesting. Are you stalking me? Hell no, this is insurance. It's to show that I know you very well. I could even let your mother know about your little part-time job. You son of a... Cool it, Gabu. This passage has a security camera. We won't be able to get out of it if you hit him. And you'll end up worrying Miss Natsumi. Let me handle this. I would really like it if you didn't trouble my friend, Mr. Blunt. Why are we here? I want to know why you were going after a spirit back at Yamato Shrine. I truly doubt men your age like to dabble in the occult arts. We're not exactly against telling you, but in exchange, we'd like to know what info you have on spirits. A mutual exchange. Naomasa. Sounds familiar. He stays silent for a while, then... Well, fine. You accepted that pretty fast. Information on ghosts doesn't put food on the table. You say that, but you seem eager. It's a grown-up matter. Anyway, hurry up and talk before I change my mind. We tell him about what we've experienced so far. Ami disappearing, Kakuya, the curse, Urashima woman, and Kubitaro of Kintoki. Our story ends after we mention what we saw earlier tonight. Kakuya, God. I know something of her. Nothing concrete, mind you. Hey, tell us what you know. Who is she? Hold your horses, half-pint. I don't look it... Ugh. Little Taco Bell burp. Ugh. I don't look it, but I'm still a journalist. I need evidence before I share anything. Give me time to investigate. He speaks quietly but firmly. I can tell he's not dodging. Fine. But I don't have time. You gotta hurry. I'll try. But rather than focusing on Kakuya now, I'd say Kubitaro of Kintoki is the bigger problem. Aren't you going to die when the time limit expires? He believes us. It won't be long until those mouths appear again, whispering death into my ears. The terrifying sensations of my skin wriggling and moving on its own. Just thinking about it makes me shudder. I'll search for info on Kubitaro as well. He's rather obscure for a spirit though, so I'm not sure how much I can dig up. Don't expect much. Rather generous of you. I have my reasons. Besides, I'm not running a charity. This thing's gotta go both ways. You need to tell me everything you learn about spirits. No hiding anything from me, got it? Yeah, that's acceptable. Glad to see you're more understanding than expected, Mr. Bunn. Hey, I'm a Nome kid. Spirits and the Prince of Threats are different matters. I have other suspect rumors on you. I won't be generous with those. We can go into all that another time. We look forward to hearing your Kubitaro info. If my friend were to die, by my family name of Amanome, I will chase you down. Oh my god. What a scary brat you are, threatening an adult. Well, I'll be going now. Don't die. Damn, he's weird. I don't know how to feel about him. I like the cop lady more so far. I hope she helps us out at some point. Bun walks off towards Shinza Station. Didn't expect him to cooperate that easily. Kakeya's interested in you, so you're a valuable source of information for him. He'll be helpful for the most part. I can't exactly say that makes me happy. Bear with it. It's thanks to his interest that you have access to info and a connection. Oh, that's right. Amanome steps aside and takes out his phone. Hey, it's me. Everyone can fall back. Thanks for your hard work. Oh, there were people around us. Sorry about that. What was that about? Well, if he hadn't come to see reason, I was planning to invite him to my office. An emergency measure, you understand. It's a little visible. If you guys are here, then why did I have to bring you on my bike? Yeah. The minor details aren't important. I think he just likes his friend to be there. Come on, I need you to take me home. The last train's already left. Oh, it's that late, huh? Nah. I end up giving Amanome a ride again. Once I drop him off in front of the office, I drive straight home. This is not a great tea of choice. It's like a white tea with jasmine, but I should have gone for honey again. Today's left me so exhausted. Taro and Jiro, Gintoki Cedars, were brother cedar cheese. Cedar cheese! Cedar trees. Divine protection from lightning. Cop was looking at something. Hanged headless dog. Well, beneath Kintoki Tower were blood marks. Head to the Great Kintoki on the 15th night. Mystery, mystery. I'm tired. Better freshen up first. Ah, that was refreshing. Now I'm thirsty. I want to drink something. Should take some cough medicine later. Thirsty? Oh no, the tonkatsu drink. I have a bottle of tea. That'll do. As I go to close my fridge, I remember what's tucked in my bag. Marahashi gave me some weird manju earlier. I like to toss them and forget them, but I guess I'll keep them in the fridge for now. You can use them later. Chug the tea and place the empty bottle on the table. Oh, there it is. I'll listen to some music again? No? Can you read the magazine? Jeez, sorry. There it is. Pick up secret indiscriminate combat techniques. Think I'll read this for a while. Maybe I need to take a little break. Cough break. Where did I leave off? Blows to the mastoid disrupt semicircular canals to confirm that your opponent's off balance. It's gonna be on your balcony. The hell are they barking for this late at night? Open the curtain. Yes! Nothing? It stopped. What the hell was that about? Don't feel like reading anymore. May as well just go to bed. Creepy. I was really hoping to see something though. Abainu? Hoshi? A type of dog? Came from the balcony. Open the curtain. Ooh, hands! This is a weird stain. Could it be like the ones I saw from the Urashima Onna? I'm reading too much into it. No, you're not. I just closed it again. Abainu? Let me use my dictionary. Maybe, Yeah, so Google search just makes it avatar, like avatar, like your profile picture. So Abainu is like you just get like icons for dogs. So I don't know if Abainu is like short for something like that or... I'm not sure. I don't know what it means. I don't know if that's what she was saying even. We'll find out later, I guess. Sleepy time. I collapse on the bed and shut my eyes. I think back on what happened a few days ago. Strange things have been happening to me since I started looking into the Urashima Onna rumor. If that's the case, could the thing earlier have something to do with Kubitaro of Kintoki? Yes. For sure, man. After everything that's happened today, I'm exhausted. Despite still being riled up, my consciousness drifts off immediately. Yeah, I'll save things. The 7th already. I was thinking, like, man, we record so much of this, like, hour-long episodes, but then I realized, like, we're only in, like, chapter 2 or 3. So... this game is probably at least going to be like another 10 hours or so. 10, 15. Because we're at episode 15 right now. And the first 10, 11 episodes were half-hour episodes. So, like, that means we're probably like 10 hours in right now. So the game's probably like 20 more hours. If I'm not wrong. Kintoki during the daytime is full of cop cars and an excessive amount of number of officers. But it's because of the incident with the headless dog last night. Looks like we'll have to keep our guard up even more tonight. When the sky bleeds into sunset, I make my way to the Black Rabbit like usual. What do you do during the day, dude? Lights are already on at the bar. At the sound of the door, Natsumi stands up from the counter.
Ara, irashai.
Irashai? I get a whiff of something that smells suspiciously like alcohol. Is my aunt drinking? You been drinking? Maybe a little. I couldn't get any food down, so I thought I'd try and see if alcohol would. Jesus. I'm sure it's not just to take the place of some kind of food. She's doing everything in her power, but there's been no progress regarding Ami. Meeting up with everyone again? Yeah, we get together here sometimes. It's unusual to see you with friends, Gabu. You are usually alone whenever I see you. It's not that I don't like people, I'm just more comfortable when I'm by myself. I see. Well, just don't do anything reckless. That was loud. Natsumi desu. Moshi moshi, Natsumi desu. Alright, yes, I'll be there shortly. Ima sugi kimasu. I'll go out for a bit. I hired a private detective, so I need to go listen to the daily report. Lock the door on your way out, okay? Natsumi gives a little wave and leaves. Her forced cheerfulness is painful to watch. What's worse is she can't hide the stagger in her step. She's fucking wasted. Laptop is sitting on the counter, still on. Natsumi must have been using it. On the screen is a website asking for more info on missing people. Looks like she was reading the Shinza ward page. Ami's case hasn't been made public yet, so it's not up on the site yet. Most of those missing seem to be old folks and adults, though there are a few kids too. Half a year ago is as recent as they get, with some middle school kid missing. It was investigated as a kidnapping like Ami, but it doesn't seem like the kid's been found yet. Kids disappearing one after the other with the adults not noticing. Damn eerie. I'm not at the bar long before Amanome and Hazuki arrive at the same time.
おはようございます
Hello. I ran into Amanome at the station, so we decided to walk over together. Guess people in the industry feel the need to say good morning regardless of the time. So annoying. Still throws me off when I hear it at night. Yeah, it's just plain incorrect. It would definitely rub me the wrong way if I was going to a party at night and someone's like, good morning. Well, that was a dumb question considering your whole situation. Probably not great. No Maruhashi today? I told him we cancelled our meeting today. He was looking like he was going to follow us again. I'm not too keen on walking around with that sweaty guy in the height of summer. Oh, speaking of Maruhashi, I have a gift for you. That smile, I don't know about this. Another weird drink? Oh, is that what you wanted? Guess again. Here you go. What is it? Kintoki Manju. Again? Yeah. You're so fed up, it's great. A present from Maruhashi. He asked me to give it to you. Seems he thinks you're a manju-loving comrade. I really don't need these. Well, we need them to maybe as an offering, right? Aw, he likes you. You just seem to draw people to you, don't you? Want some manju, Hazuki? Thanks, but I'm on a diet. Oh, I see the laptop's out. Perfect, I want to do something. Bun contacted me earlier. He gave me a website URL. Said the incidents described on it are affiliated with Kubitaro of Kintoki. Isn't Bun that journalist guy who we were pretty sure was a jerk? Why is he helping us? Well, yesterday, we tell her about last night. Oh, that's not fair. Amanome got to go on a ride with Gabu. That's what you're upset about? Middle-aged men don't interest me. Now, if they were missing limbs or transparent, then I'd bend my no flirting rule. Though no head is grounds for an immediate no. Cut it out. I've had enough of missing heads with Kubitaro. Amanome turns to the laptop and types in the link he was given. Hey, Gabu. Internet links are kind of magical incantations. To type in random letters and numbers and a website is displayed out of nowhere. So? You look like you don't get it. I get that exact reaction every time I say that. Understanding others is so difficult. Hey, stop babbling about dumb things and take a look. In big red letters on the black background is a straight to the point heading. The truth of Kintoki's legend of Kubitaro. Shit. Ban says that apparently this webpage doesn't show up with a normal search. Something called a hidden page. Ah, they're exempt from Google. I guess that adds to the fun of a horror site. It gives it a sort of secret feel, adds to the realism. And this is where my job ends. I'll leave reading it to you guys. You know my stance on horror stories and the like. Summarize it to me later. The guy really doesn't like ghosts. Rolling my eyes, I begin to read. Ooh, let's go! I'm excited! Kubitaro was a large man who lived back when Kintoki was called Kintoki Village. A vicious murderer, he killed numerous people and animals, chopping off their heads. That is the established theory regarding Kubitaro. However, that is not the truth. However, that is not correct, because according to this writer believes Kubitaro was a large girl of superhuman strength, born to the landowner of Kintoki Village. That was a lady that we saw? The voice did kind of sound like a lady. She was dull-witted but violent, and it appears true that she chopped animals' heads off for fun. But she didn't attack people. The residents considered her a bother, but couldn't complain due to her station. Behind her back, they called her Kubitaro for her large stature and violent nature. There's a reason why the truth warped into the rumor of a large man who's a vicious murderer. Apparently, Kubitaro did something that touched on the taboo of the village. And that's how Kubitaro died. Her father silenced the village with a gag order in order to hide the family's shame. Time passed, the truth stayed hidden, and from the scraps of info, a vicious murderer was born. That is the truth behind the rumor of Kubitaro that the people of Kintoki believe today. Oh, no image? Not really a horror story. This feels more like a validation of the truth. These things are nice too, like a good mystery. No ghosts or curses from the dead. I stayed on guard for nothing. So you read it anyway? Well, I was bored. This all feels more believable than the vicious murderer story Maruhashi told us. If we assume this theory is correct, then the biggest surprise is that Kubitaro was a girl. Not exactly what you expect from a girl. Ladies can be killers too, you know. It's far from what normal boys do too, chopping heads off animals. It does make you wonder though, what did Kubitaro do that touched on the taboo? We could think on this forever and there'd still be no way we know for sure. But now I'm curious, is this connected to the death of Kubitaro? It might be a clue to something like with the Urashima woman. No point in musing on this any further. We should go to Kintoki first. Yeah. We decide to head to the station for now. Large man known as Kubitaro collected heads. Human ones, unconfirmed. Fluctuation in rumors. It's not a man. Large girl, superhuman. Landowner's daughter. Did something bad. Kept secret to hide shame. Wonder what she did. Maybe it is a weird naked lady. To no one's surprise, there aren't a lot of people out at midnight. But a glance at the police station tells a different story from last night. They certainly look busy. Yeah, makes sense after what happened. I swung by Kintoki around noon and there were cop cars everywhere. I'd assume so. Security's gotta be tight, then we can't be half-hearted in our investigation. We need an objective. So, what should we do? If we're investigating Kubitaro, then I think we'll have to open that well. We didn't have time yesterday, but how about taking a look at the well by Kintoki Tower? He just said that, dude. Kubitaro might be hiding something in there. Oh, that's right. Plus the area around Kintoki Tower used to have the Kintoki Cedars. There must be a reason why Kubitaro is seen there so often. Okay, so we're heading to Kintoki Tower again. We should bring some rope or something, like a rope ladder, so we can go down the well. Security's heavier than yesterday, so let's turn back if it looks like the cops want to question us. I agree. After all, I brought a troublesome little thing with me. What are you talking about? Amanome turns around and lifts his shirt a bit to show what's tucked into his waistband. A gun? An automatic pistol? What, dude? We learned from Deathmark that if you shoot that gun and you're not officially the owner, then you get 10 years in prison for each bullet that you fire. Isn't that going too far? Plus, you can't even shoot ghosts. I'll have you know that this is an intricately modified gun. If I don't unlock the secret mechanism, it won't shoot. You can't even pull the trigger. Although I do say that Mashita had a gun. Regardless, it's probably a good idea to have some kind of weapon for protection, right? I think the bee guy was like half alive. Do you actually believe something like that would work? They aren't from this world. Amanome's never been face to face with the Urashima Onna. I get why he'd want the safety of a weapon, but we'll be in deep shit if we're caught and they confiscate it. Well then, we better not get caught. Sorry, but I did not see and have no knowledge of what you have tucked under your pants. In your pants. That's fine. I'll just say I secretly brought it. We better get going. We still have a ways to go before we reach the tower. Amanome or Hazuki? Who do I take with me on the investigation? Let's bring Hazuki this time. I also don't feel good about the dude having a gun. And we don't even have the mouse yet, so I don't think we need to worry about, like, the final fight or anything. You stay here, Amanome. Sure, call me if anything happens. Oh, that's right. We might find new things at places we've already investigated, so let's keep an eye out as we go. You want me to just check everything? Oh, sorry, everything again? Feed at the Jizo are offerings of Kintoki Manju. Hazuki claims there are ever more flavors. I don't think this is really worth checking, is it? Back of the pillar is covered in lame graffiti. If we see an item somewhere, let's check out the flowers. Like, that's something we can check, but... That's weird. There are actually dogs barking outside my window, and it matched perfectly with the dogs in the game. The crossing is blocking us again today. Makes sense as we came here the same time as yesterday, right? A flower offering by the crossing. Flowers look fresh, must have been offered by someone recently. Same thing. Okay. I will check the trash can skin. Might be something in there. A text. I open up the message. Remember me, it's Demon. I've prepared your next riddle. Decipher it to receive your analysis record. Search the monster that holds up the sky. Holds up the sky? Who's texting you at a time like this? Just something dumb. Holds up the sky. Yellow and black reflectors. Close look reveals marks that kind of look like scratches. Eerily quiet. Yeah, we've seen that before. I see a sheet of paper with words written on it. Words on this are kinda suspect. Oh, that's a suspicious charm included in the latest monthly Oop Arts. Oop! I think it's Opatsu in the Japanese one, but maybe we should read it in Japanese. It's a charm with a ton of divine power. A wise monk at the northern end of Honshu wrote it. What kind of power? Apparently it expels any spirit. That's very specific for a divine power. Definitely suspicious, just like its name. Well, may as well hold on to it. Maybe it'll be useful for something. Cool. Found something. Oh, cop car. The second I spot the cop car, I dart behind the building. Wow, it's really right there, isn't it? Think he'll move out of the way? Probably shouldn't turn on the flashlight now. Biding our time in hopes of an opportunity. 41 north to headquarters. 41 north to headquarters. Over. I can faintly hear a voice inside the vehicle. Sounds like they're using a transceiver. He's in there, alright. Too bad Kubitaro won't just beat him up. Don't wish for that. What do we do now? Confirmation from the witness. They say the large dog's corpse was collected by the shelter. Yes, the witness stated the body was found near the trash cans in the 3rd districts of Kintoki. The area was splattered with blood, so apparently it was cleaned with rags. Which was why traces were found during patrol. 41 north, end of report. So there's something here. Talking cuts off. Looks like another dog fell victim. 3rd district. Didn't we just come from there? Though the route we traveled showed no signs of anything going down. He said something about someone cleaning it up. Should we go back and check it out? Yeah, looks like we won't be able to get through here anyway. Besides, if there's another dead dog, that means Kubitaro might be wandering around town. There's a chance we can find him while we're searching Kintoki. Might be new things to discover, so let's check places we already searched yesterday. Okay, so 3rd. This area. I really did just search that. Where would the blood be? I searched everywhere already. Ton of trash bags full of raw trash are thrown away here. Buried under the stench of rotten trash, I catch a hint of what smells like rusted metal. Oh yeah, the officer said the 3rd district trash was so dirty it was cleaned with rags. The smell could be blood. I light up the inside of the trash can again. Then, found them. Found what? The rags. Remember the cop's report? A dog corpse was here and someone cleaned the mess with rags. In the corner of the can is a pile of rags. They're all pretty damp and covered in red stains. Let's do it. I hold my breath in hopes of blocking out the horrible smell as I pull out the blood-soaked rags. If the cops are right, then this is blood. It should be from the dog killed by Kubitaro. Maybe I could see some kind of clue. I hesitantly place my palm on the rags. Here we go. It does sound like a lady. I can hear the song, no idea from where. The dog's growling again. This is what the dog saw in the end before it was killed. Come on the Izayoi. Offer to the great Jiro Kintoki. Jiro! To make mom feel better. The song sounds a lot like the one from before, but the emotion behind this voice singing is different. Rather than laughing, it feels more like crying. Head to the great Jiro Kintoki. Come on the Izayoi. Huh. Whew. Braced myself before I touched it, which helped. My heart's not racing like a freight train. How'd it go? Freight train? I heard a song again. Head to the great Jiro Kintoki. Come on the Izayoi. Offer to the great Jiro Kintoki to make mom feel better. I see. They say the Kintoki cedars are sacred trees. Maybe they could cure injuries and illnesses. That could be why the locals make offerings to the mini-shrine even now. Could be. Bowing heads in respect to making offerings, sicknesses getting cured. Did they make a children's song like this because the sacred trees really had powers like that? But the voice that sang sounded like it was crying. I still think it's sad about the tree getting cut. I think the dude's gone. No. Cop car parked on the path that leads to Kintoki Tower. Impossible to pass undetected. Better investigate somewhere else. Okay. Let me quickly save. This is where I started today? I think so. Should just check everything again. Scratches. Empty building. Here's the crossing. Clatterer train. Beautiful condo. New. Don't sense anyone moving inside. Sleeping maybe. Rustle of the trees. Scratched. Someone rubbed against it. I guess I'll have a better look here then. Swarm of bugs gathered around the light. Maybe it's because the other areas were dark, but there's an awful lot of them. Oh, trash can. I lifted the lid and look inside. Only cardboard. Digging into the mess to see if anything else is in there. Look at that. Something that's not cardboard is buried in there. A utility knife and packing tape. Did they forget these when they were tossing this out? They look pretty used, so maybe they threw them out. No harm in holding on to these. Poster advertising a sale in the shopping district. Okay. The Izayoi sale. Big sale. The 16th night. Izayoi. Okay, so it's definitely something here. That's the same. Nothing there. Faded sign. Something is stuck to the back of the pillar. Oh, I found the card. I lower my gaze to the writing on the card. Urban legends have fascinated people for years. There's an old one that goes back to the 70s. A spirit known as Leonard appears as a clown doll dressed in red and blue. Each person sees him in a different spot, school, home, etc. When Leonard shows himself, time stops. The world will look the same, but will be devoid of all people but them. An example. A man wakes up and leaves home for work. Oddly, he passes no one on his way to the bus stop. The bus arrives, but it's empty when it's normally packed. Immediately suspicious, he freezes before the bus door. The driver approaches, looking like a mannequin clown. It's Leonard. The clown grins. Oops, it's not the last one. Suddenly, he wakes up, surrounded by the usual crowded bus stop he's used to. The rumor is that's what happens when one accidentally slips through time and space into a parallel world. But the identity of the clown or the truth behind the phenomena is unknown. Make note of this case I got from Mr. K. Okay. What are you doing? Let's go. Yeah, I'm coming. So it's like little extra story bits. Save that. Got some items. 50 minutes. Kind of want to find something, but I don't know. Don't know what else I need. Cops inside look busy answering the phones. Should quickly move on before I make eye contact with any of them. Don't see anyone at the bus stop. Kisoji Station. Not a big city, but this place can be pretty hectic at times. Building by the station with offices and cram schools. Looks like people are still inside at this hour. A few of the rooms still have lights on. I wonder how we're gonna get that car to move. That's probably the next thing, right? Hey, how'd it go? Currently teamed up with Husky. Want to switch partners. Don't feel like we need to. Let's go back to the car. Maybe now that we found the items, the car is gone. Sometimes that happens. Wait, did I see something? Go back. Oh, it's a shadow of the tree. Never mind. Ha, he's gone. Yes. Don't know when it happened, but it looks like the cop car is gone. I wonder if he was just parked there because someone called the police. Maybe. In any case, this is good for us. We don't have time to come back. We don't have time to come back again. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's look at everything again. Fire extinguisher. Okay, don't need to check it again. Good. Just making sure. That's the address thing. Maybe the 15th is like the 15th street of Kintoki. Maybe that's it. Open the lid, take a look inside. Plastic bag filled with empty glass bottles. Nothing useful. Okay. Let's go ahead then. Are we gonna open up the well? Anything creepy around here? No? Okay. Let's do it. Old well that's been closed with a concrete lid. Tracing the thick chain sealing the well to its end. Fixed in place with a dial combination lock. Combination lock. We'll have to do something about this first. I'm guessing your strength isn't enough to break this, but we don't have any special tools with us. It's really sealed up tight. I wonder if the mini shrine's Shinto priest did this. Maybe we can get the code out of the priest somehow. You really think it would be that easy? We have no idea how to even contact him. I wonder if this sort of information is inside the shrine or on the back of the sign. Can't say I'm expecting much, but it doesn't hurt to check. It might be one of those things, like, people have, like, passwords to the computer, like, on a notepad, just on the desk or something, because they always forget. Two of us split up and begin searching the sign in the mini shrine. Could be like the priest is like, man, I always forget the fucking combination. I'll just put it on the back of the sign. No one cares. Looks like we can cross off anything being on the back of the sign. Oh, there's something behind the shrine's Shintai. Sounds kind of disrespectful. Inside the mini shrine, I find what looks like a sheet of paper wrapped in thin string. A note. I unroll the weather-dampened paper to find words written with a brush. If you want to know Taro's age, inquire of Jiro. What's this? The Shinto priest for the mini shrine wrote this? Taro and Jiro refer to the great Kintokis, right? Since apparently there were two brothers. Since it says to ask Jiro, I wonder if the one here was the older brother, Taro. Then Taro's age must be talking about the number for the combination lock. I see. I bet a forgetful priest made a note that only he would understand. And he hid it in here. Sounds like someone once went senile. Though I guess a priest for a small shrine like this probably didn't have a successor. So where is this Jiro anyway? I wonder. Didn't we see a place that looked similar to here somewhere? Wait, did we? How am I supposed to know? I am at my hour though, so I'll save here and then we'll find a place that's similar to this one. Oh! I bet it's the arcade with the little shrine with the manju. I bet there's a little paper in there or a sign or something that gives us more information. Let's try that next episode. Hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching until the end and see you soon with more. Thank you so much. Bye!